Da-na-na. So, I'm here. The hood is so tight. Hello, I am here today to relieve you of your distress in trying to find a good movie to watch because, by God, I've got some good recommendations. So, these are all going to be horror movies because I am a huge horror movie fanatic. I have a list of 5 for you guys. Each. Fear Itself. It is a TV show, actually. You can find it on Netflix, thank God, because all the other things are very difficult to find. Fear Itself is really, really good. I was surprised because I hadn't really liked a TV show, a horror TV show, since like Alfred Hitchcock or Twilight Zone, which is obviously back a while ago. There haven't been any recent good ones, and this one came out within the last couple of years. They said they were going to come back with another season, but unfortunately, season 1 is the only season that they made, which makes me really sad because there's some really good ones on there. But let me tell you, there's also some not good ones. So, if you're going to watch Fear Itself on Netflix, you'll notice that there's, oh gosh, I don't remember how many there are, 12 or something. Ones that are worth watching are Skin and Bones, which is my personal favorite. It is so creepy. I don't even know why. It's just like, ooh, get the creepies when I think about it. Another really, really good one, the first one that I watched that hooked me into the show was Community. And it's not gory at all. It's more of a psychological thriller one, and it's so, I don't know. I just have this thing about psychological horror. Maybe I'm just really messed up in the head. And the last one in the Fear Itself series, unfortunately, I think there's only 3 super good ones. 3, I mean, you can watch them all, obviously, but there's 3 that you have to see. And the third one is The Sacrifice. Very good. Very creepy. There was a scene in that one where I was sitting in my bed at night and I was watching it, and all of a sudden I was just like, and then I had to go downstairs and get a glass of water, and it was terrifying. Neat. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's kind of probably the most well-known one in this list. Rec 2, the Spanish movie that Quarantine was made after. Not the first Rec. The first one was really good too, but for some reason when I watched the second one, I was like thoroughly creeped beyond recognition. I was watching it with my friend too. I got really creeped out watching it. It's very similar to the first one, but there's like one scene that makes me pick it over the first one, and that scene is, I won't give it away or anything if you guys haven't seen it, but it's the scene where they go up into the air vent. Oh, my heart. Son. This third one is actually Asian. It's called Goosebumps from Japan. Goosebumps from Japan, or Torihada, whatever you want to call it. I saw it first on AsianHorrorMovies.com, which is a great, awesome site. And I also noticed that it's on YouTube. So if you guys type in Goosebumps from Japan, then you guys will be able to find it and watch it. They have it listed as like Goosebumps from Japan, prologue 1.1, 1.2, 4.3, depending on the season and the episode. And each episode is like a short. It's like 5 minutes long, each one, and I love that. I love the little shorts because for some reason Japan is really good at making like short, really creepy things. I don't know why, but I mean, there's a lot. There's Tales of Terror from Tokyo. There's Cursed Death and Spirit. There's a lot of different anthologies of horror, but I definitely, without a doubt, would say this Goosebumps from Japan or Torihada series is by far better and creepier, and they do a lot more real life situations. Like when you're watching, you're like, oh my god, this could happen to me. It's definitely worth watching. It might actually be my favorite of this entire list. Yon is The Eye. It is not the American version. And this isn't to say that every American remake is terrible, because that is so not what I'm saying. That's what a lot of people say, but the American remake of Let the Right One In was amazing, and the American remake of The Ring is 1,000 times better than Ringu. Just saying. I don't know why. And the American remake of The Grudge I thought was even better. That's just my opinion, whatever. But this remake was terrible. So this is going to be the original Chinese movie, The Eye, and it is done so well. I think it's very, very creepy the way that some of the scenes are created, and the ending, very good. Kind of not really a twist, but like a surprise ending, I guess you could say. Really good. And the last one here on this list is Go, Infection, which is a Japanese movie. And it is actually probably the only gory movie on my list. It's kind of disgusting, but it's kind of awesome. I don't know, if you're the kind of person that can handle somebody taking 2 needles and sticking them in their own arms, then be my guest and watch this movie because it's actually very, very good. Really creepy. It takes place in a hospital. The entire movie takes place in a hospital. So another thumbs up for that. I really liked this movie. I watched it once by myself, and then I actually made my friend watch it with me because I liked it so much I wanted to share it. So I'm sharing it with you guys as well. That's the end. I don't have any more for you right now, but those are just horror movies. I would love to give you more examples of many different types of movies because I watch a lot. So I have good recommendations, I think. Check back because I'll definitely do some drama ones or Korean movies or something. um, Happy watching! Don't get too scared!